Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashpika, the channel where we talk a lot about financing, NFTs and crypto. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to finance your business. Like if you're getting started with your own business, your company, whatever you call it, I'm going to be sharing some of the ways in which you can do the financing for your business, getting the money in your business. Entirely based off my experience and knowledge so far. So without further ado, let's get straight with that. Before we go, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video in the future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'll gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, if you're looking forward to making money online as a creative person, as an artist, we have other channel where we talk a lot about making money online as a creative person. Make sure you check it out. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below. You can very well grab the financial planner bundle. It will going to help you plan your finances, expense tracker, savings tracker, debt tracker, income trackers. There is so much more. There is the entire planner bundle dedicated to helping you keeping your finances, your money in a good shape. It's a PDF download. Make sure you grab it out if you're looking forward to it. The link is in the description box below. Without further ado, let's talk about how to finance your businesses. Now, there are the multiple different ways and people do finance their businesses. I'm going to be probably sharing some of the common ways, and then I'm going to be also sharing some of my own real life experience, because me getting started with my business, I started with my first business back in the March of 2020, and after that I started multiple different businesses and actually developed on multiple different income streams. So how did I actually fund my very first business? So I'm going to be sharing some tips with you guys and how you can do that. First most common way to fund your business is to actually utilize your savings or the income that you are making from your other income streams. Maybe you have a full-time job, some fundings, or maybe you have some savings from your job. Whatever it is, the money that you own by yourself, that you have in your pocket, as a first way in which the people actually use their own savings, their own FDs, the fixed deposits, or if they are having some kind of like insurance or some kind of like accounts in the government sectors where they have preserving their money. Maybe you have a money in your savings bank account which you can utilize for this purpose. The second way in which you can actually fund or finance your business is by using your credit cards. Now this is the way which I would never ever really recommend, because using the funds of the credit card is quite risky. Like if you're not able to pay them on time, you might lose a lot of the stuff and your credit score will going to go down. So I think it's a risky zone to utilize your credit card for financing your business, but there are so many people who do that. And if you're starting a one and you really don't have any money and you don't want to ask other people or borrow money or take a loan or go for funding from angel investors, then you can very well use your credit cards for that particular purpose. But make sure you are paying the money, you're paying the interest, and you're paying the money that you've taken from your credit card on time to actually preserve your credit score, so that your credit score is in good shape, it's not going down. The third way in which you can actually fund is actually borrowing the money from your peers or from your family members or your friend. This is also one of the most common ways in which actually people borrow money from their family members, their friends, their relatives, or the people that they have in the surrounding whom they know very well. Maybe you can take a loan from that. It depends on you. But this is going to also be a great way. If you are someone, you can borrow the money from your parents for investing in your business, your spouse, your girlfriend, your friends, and yeah. The fourth way, the most common, is actually taking a loan. You can take a loan from the banks, some public banks, private banks, or you can also take a loan from the government schemes. There are so many government schemes depending on where you live, depending on which country you live. They are actually funding the small entrepreneurs, small businesses who are starting with that. So you can very well apply for that funding from the government, or you can apply for the loan, maybe a personal loan from a bank or something like that. But please make sure you read the contract and terms and conditions, or whenever you're taking a loan from some legal authority, maybe from some company, some bank, or maybe from a government. If you're taking a loan or you're actually funding your business from somewhere source, please make sure you read the terms and conditions, the contract, to be on a safer side, so that, because since it's a more legal and it's case of the money, so you really need to be safer side, and you really need to know what exactly you have to pay back and what's the terms and conditions, the interest rates and everything. The another most common ways is by utilizing the angel investors. Now this route is not that simple and easy as it may sound. There are so many companies who fund their businesses by pitching the investors. Maybe they go for angel investors or different kind of Silicon Valley investors, 500 startup. Like there are so many different kinds of this investors are there in this world, depending on where you live, whether you're living in the States, whether you are living in UK, Australia, Asian countries, wherever you're living. There are so many different investors who are ready to invest in your business, or maybe they are investing in your business in terms of getting some percentage, a share of your company. Like, it depends on which investors you're going for. Some investors actually give you a loan for the interest, some actually take some percentage share of your company. Again, here you need to pitch these investors, and it's not as simple and easy as it may sound. You need to do all that stuff, round seed funding stuff, and everything is there. And still you may hear no from them after pitching your company. So be ready to fail over here, and then maybe one would be saying yes to your company and they're gonna invest in your money. Make sure you go read their terms and conditions, their contract, before actually going this route, to be on a safer side, whether they are taking some percentage share of your company, or whether it's a loan that you have to pay them back, what are the interest rates, what are the tenor, what are the mortgage look like, everything you need to know about that. To finance your business is actually going for crowdfunding. There are so many websites or companies out there who help the small entrepreneurs to fund their businesses via crowdfunding. One of the most common one is the Kickstarter. If you go over to the Kickstarter and you can fund your businesses, you can actually tell the people what you're going to provide them for exchange of the money, because you need to provide some value to the people in exchange of the money. Whether you're starting with some digital product, some physical product, you're providing the people that physical product in exchange of taking their money. Crowdfunding could be a great way, and depending on what type of crowdfunding route you're going, again, it depends. You need to read the terms and conditions and policies and contracts, how it actually look like. Some of the crowdfunding, you don't need to pay the money, you don't need to pay their money back, and there is no interest rate. But some of them do have their interest rate and you need to pay them back. So again, it depends, but you have to provide value to the people in exchange of the money they are giving you for investing in your business. Maybe you're giving some percentage share, maybe you're giving some perks, some lifetime subscriptions, or some live events or something like that. You need to provide them value, and you need to explain to them like why you need this funding, how you're going to invest in your business, and what your purpose with your business, where you want to see your business growing, everything you want to tell the people so that they know where they are investing their money. And also, you are taking the money from the people, so you need to give them the proper explanation, proper things behind it before actually receiving the money from them. The last and the way to actually fund your business, which I personally do when I was starting with your business, is to invest $0 in your business. Now you would be thinking, this is not an investing, this is not actually a great way to fund your business. I get that, but there are so many different online businesses nowadays which you can get started with entirely $0. Yeah, you don't need to invest a single penny from your pocket into that business. Like starting with a YouTube channel, of course you would be thinking, now if I want to get started with a YouTube channel, I do need a fancy camera, a mic, a lighting, a studio space, and blah 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 blah. But let me tell you, as a beginner, as a completely a newbie, a YouTuber, you don't need that thing. Once you started seeing some traction, once you started making some sort of money from your YouTube channel, then you can reinvest that money into your YouTube channel for buying the gigs and gadgets and all those things to level up your videos. But starting is completely free. And this idea that where you don't need much money to invest is selling the digital products. You can sell the digital products on the Gumroad. It's completely free. You can make, using the free software, you can create these digital product and you can sell it to your followers or social media or something like that. You can get started with that. Another business idea that you can get started with, the print on demand, where you just need to place your work on different products, and when someone purchases that, you're gonna receive some percentage commission from that. So this is last one route is really crucial. Like you can get started with nowadays your online business completely for $0, and this is the way I started with my business, with completely $0. And once I seen the sales for my magazine, once I seen the sales for my product, then I was reinvesting that money back into my business, into the website, the softwares, buying the good stuffs for my magazine, the designer and everything. I was reinvesting that money, but in the beginning I started with the $0. So these are some of the most common ways in which you can actually finance or fund your business. Now there could be more ways. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any more ways in which you are starting with your business or funding your business. It will really going to help me as well, and going to help other people who are going to read your comments. But these are some of the most common ways. Regardless of which of the way you probably go with that, my own experience and knowledge tells that start with a business where you need to invest as little money as possible, maybe starting with completely $0, because in this way you are not risking your money, and you can verify and you can actually test the market and see whether that business idea works for you or not. Once you see that you're getting the sales, you're getting the people in, then you can reinvest that money back into your business and get the good stuffs, get the good gadgets and good equipments or good stuffs that you really need for your business, and in this way you can grow your business. But invest as little money as possible in your business in the beginning, to be on a safer side, to not risk your too much money, and to test your business idea whether it actually works or not. Like if you are someone completely newbie starting with a business, you don't have any experience earlier, then it would be a risky road. For me, when I was getting started with the business 2 years back, I wasn't really having any experience, so it really was a great adventure for me to know, understand that whether I can get even a single sale for my magazine or not. And I get that in the very first day. So that proved that my business idea worked. So that's why I'm recommending you to invest as little money as possible. But if you see that if you really have a great business idea and you need a funding for software, for inventory and all that, maybe look out for some other ways to invest in your business. Like you can utilize your own savings, borrow from friends. And if you really need big money, then probably go with getting the loans from banks or from government schemes or from angel investors. Depending on your business idea and how you want your business to grow, the things obviously will going to vary. But these are the some ways which I seek based on my experience and knowledge. Hopefully you find this video useful. I'll gonna see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye guys.